Hello friends, welcome to TechAJ YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to show how we can create a CICD pipeline by using AWS EC2, Jenkins and Docker. So what we are going to do in this video, here we create a EC2 instance on AWS, and then like here I write what are we are going to create in notepad. Okay, like first we create EC2 instance EC2 instance and by using the Ubuntu image to instance by using Ubuntu. Okay, and the second we are going to install and configure the Jenkins on this Ubuntu operating system. Okay, we install Jenkins CICD server on the Ubuntu. Okay, and we install Node and NPM. Okay, and then we install Docker. We install Docker on Ubuntu. So here all these four main tools and technologies we are going to use in our DevOps project. So like here first of all we create EC2 instance with Ubuntu image, and then we install and configure Jenkins over there, and then also one more important thing, we are going to use for source code management we use GitHub, and we create 6 main thing is we create a CI/CD pipeline. Okay, so all these things we are going to do in next 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so let's start without wasting time. So first of all, log in to your AWS console. If you did not have an EC2 instance, then you can also practice in your local environment, but here I am using the AWS EC2. So just search for AWS console, login, and login into your console. Here like I am already logged in my console, so I just have to click log back in. And then here click on EC2, or you can just simply search on EC2. Okay, like I already have 2 instances running, so just click on instances and click on launch instance, and then give a name like here DevOps demo app. So and here just click on Ubuntu because we are going to use Ubuntu image. Okay, and here you can select architecture like 32-bit or 64-bit. So I am good with 64-bit, and select T2 micro because this is available in free tier, so that we don't have to pay any cost for our practice. Okay, Now select a key pair. If you already created a key pair, then you can select that key pair, or you can also create a new key pair. So I already created a key pair named DevOps demo, and which is a RSA type. Like if you did not have, then for just demo purpose I am creating a new key pair and give a name like DevOps demo 1. Okay, and here you have two format like key pair type. You can select RSA or ED25519, or and also in it is available in two format. You can download OpenSSH format like that in with .pam, and you can also download the putty format, which is .ppk, so that we can take a putty. So as your convenience, you can download the key. Okay, like here I am going to use putty, so I am downloading the .ppk. Okay, my key is downloaded, and here all our network setting is configured for default. So here allow SSH, allow HTTPS, because we are going to use going to install Node.js web server. So here I am allowing HTTPS and HTTP both, and also we have to open one more port, but for now we are just good with current configuration. And here we selected 8GB of GP2 type of EBS volume. So just click on launch instance. Okay, our instance is successfully launched. Okay, now just go on instances, and here is our instance, which is DevOps demo. Sorry, its name is DevOps demo app. Okay, now just go on the networking section, and here we get public IPv4 address of this EC2 instance. Okay, just if you don't have putty, then you can just download the putty from internet. Okay, just search for putty and click on download putty. Okay, after downloading, you can just run or install that putty. So I already installed putty, so just I am going to start my putty and copy the public IPv4, which we are copied from here, public IPv4 address of EC2 instance. Okay, just we copied the public IP of my EC2 instance. Okay, click on auth and click on browse, and then click on your ppk format key, which is a private key. Okay, click on open and open. Okay, click on accept. Type here ubuntu. Ubuntu is the default username for ubuntu type of is ubuntu operating system, which is basically a ubuntu image. Okay, so here we are in our EC2 instance. So just what we have to do, we have to install three more things. What? Like we have to install and configure Jenkins. Install and configure Jenkins on Ubuntu. So first of all, we are going to install and configure Jenkins. So for Jenkins, just search here for download Jenkins for Ubuntu. Okay, go here, Jenkins download and deployment. Click here for Ubuntu or Debian, and here just copy this command and paste it into your EC2 machine. Okay, by writing down sudo. Okay, hit enter, and also copy one more command. Okay, like what is this command? So this is Debian package repository for Jenkins to automate installation and upgrade. So to use this repository, first we have to add the key to our system. So for adding key, we are just downloading the key file and adding into our repository. Then add a Jenkins apt repository entry. Okay, now we are going to add Jenkins repository entry. Okay. Okay, we successfully added. Okay, now what we have to do? Now we have to just update and install our Jenkins server. Okay, now just paste this command here and hit enter. Okay, now Jenkins is installing on our Ubuntu. It can take I think 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes for installing and configuring the Jenkins. Okay, so wait for some moments. It's still installing the Jenkins CICD server. Okay, so wait for some moments. Click on S. Okay. Okay. Here Jenkins require Java. So Java is also installed in our operating system. So for checking the Java version, we can give the command just Java. Okay, so here we can simply see that Java is already installed on our server, and let's check if Jenkins is installed. Okay, Jenkins, it's saying Jenkins command not found. It means Jenkins is not installed or not successfully installed on our server. So we have to see what goes wrong. Okay. Okay, just we have to paste one more time the above command. Okay, like I aborted here. Okay, why? Okay, now it's installing the Jenkins. Okay, because by mistake I aborted the installation procedure, so that Jenkins is not properly installed. Now here we can simply see that Jenkins is installed on our operating system. So wait for some moments. Okay, I think Jenkins is now successfully installed. So check for Jenkins. Okay, okay. Now we have Jenkins installed on our server. So now what we need? Okay, just now we have to install the node. Okay, so now just go into Google and search here for install Node.js on Ubuntu. Okay, hit enter and go to the first website or on second website as per your choice. Okay, now just click on first website. Okay, so it's gave the tutorial. Okay, now just we have to give command sudo apt update and sudo apt install Node.js. Okay, Okay, just go here and give the command sudo apt get update for updating the repo. Okay, now after this we have to just give command sudo apt get install node. You can give asterisk here. Okay, it's conflict with the version, so here we have to give like write Node.js. Okay, hit Y. Okay, now Node.js is installing on our server. Now after installing Node.js we have to install the node packet manager also. Okay, so just wait for some moments. Okay, Node.js is installed on our operating system. So for confirming it, give the command node-v. Okay, node version 12.22.9 is installed into our server. Okay, so now we have to install the node packet manager. So we give command first of all update sudo apt update sudo apt get update, and then after we install node packet manager. So all thing is done. So here give command sudo apt get install npm. Okay, now it's installing the npm, and it's also take some time, so wait for some moments. Okay, it's unpacking the files. Okay, so wait for some few more moments. Okay, it's setting up node. Okay, okay, click on, we have to click on okay. Okay, now just we have to restart our server. It's not required, but for successfully running all the services, it may be required to restart or reboot our system. So here we just reboot all of our system. Okay, just now click hit enter reboot. Okay, permission denied. Just give sudo reboot. Okay, so our system is rebooting. Now we are going to use a demo node app. Okay, just search for GitHub. I will give my GitHub repository link in my description. Okay, I have created a demo node app for this for implementing the CICD. Okay, just go on sort of Sing. Okay, click on repository section. Here I have a Node.js very basic app which just print some words on console. Okay, so this is my Node.js demo app. Okay, I hope my server will be restarted. Okay, click on duplicate session, give the username ubuntu. Okay, now we are in our server. Okay, so just confirm is our Jenkins server is running or not. Okay, so give the command system ctl status Jenkins. Okay, our Jenkins server is running. So by default Jenkins server run on port 8080. So let's confirm from here. Okay, just paste your EC2 instance IP address, copy from here and paste it here and enter your port name 8080. Okay, let's see. Okay, please confirm from here. Is our security group is not blocking our request? Or okay, just go here security section and click on security group and check the inbound rule. Click on edit inbound rule. Okay, so you can simply see that here my port 8080 is not allowed, so we have to add one rule. Okay, this is a custom HTTP rule. Here we have to allow port 8080, sorry for my mistake, and here we allowed from anywhere. Okay, click on save rules and now okay, this time site will reach. Okay, so here is our Jenkins is running. Okay, now copy this address and now we have to get the initial admin password for our Jenkins server. Okay, so copy and press Ctrl C. Okay, now paste the address. Okay, it says permission denied, so you know what you have to do when you get permission denied error. Okay, it said sudo cd is a shell built-in command, so it's saying why. Okay, just clear these things and cd root and then here sudo su. Okay, now just paste the address here. Okay, what it's saying, not a directory. Okay, sorry, we have to use cat command. It's my bad. Sorry. So how to read this? Okay, paste this, hit enter, and now you get the initial Jenkins password, initial Jenkins admin password. Okay, just copy this and paste it here. Okay, click on continue. Okay, we are in our Jenkins server. So here it's saying customize Jenkins. Either you can select plugins to install or you can just install suggested plugins. So I am good with suggested plugins. Okay, so it's installing the suggested plugin on my server. Okay, it's saying my battery is running low. Okay, so wait for some moments. Now basic configuration of Jenkins can take 5 to 10 minutes of time. So along this we can install Docker here. So here we are just going to install Docker. So give command sudo apt get update. First of all sudo apt get update. Okay, after updating the package, we can install Docker. Okay, so just install the Docker sudo apt get install docker.io. Okay, hit enter, click Y. Okay, now it's installing the Docker container. Let's review the progress. Okay, create first admin user. Okay, now give the username admin and password as per your choice, and always remember your password. Okay, and give the full name, like here I am giving my full name Saurabh Singh, and give your email address, like here I give my email address, and click on save and continue. Okay, now this is the Jenkins URL. Okay, I know already. Save and finish. Now just click on start using Jenkins. Okay, we install and configure the basic Jenkins server, CICD server successfully. Okay, here our Docker is also installed on our server. So for verifying it, give the command Docker. Okay, so that's it. Docker is also running in our server. Okay, now just we created the environment for implementing the CI/CD. So here we are going to take our code from this repository. This is the GitHub repository where developer push the code. Okay, like developer already written this code. Now we have to build a CI/CD pipeline for this. Okay, so just go here, click on code, and now here copy the URL. Okay, go into your Jenkins server. Okay, this is not my server, this is the server. Now click on new item and give your project name, like okay, this is the CICD pipeline on AWS EC2. Okay, you can just give the simple name demo, it's not mattered. Okay, I gave the name CICD pipeline on AWS EC2. It's going to be a freestyle project. Okay, click on OK. Okay, give the description. This is basic CICD pipeline. Okay, now just this is a GitHub project. Yes, so provide the GitHub URL here. Now I provide the GitHub URL here. Okay, this is my GitHub URL which I already copied from here. Okay, so don't worry, I will give the link in description. You can just fork my code from GitHub. Okay, now click on Git, paste your URL. Okay, here you have to specify the credentials also. Okay, so we will this is the public repository. Okay, but we have to set up the credentials also. Okay, so we will say later. Okay, you have to specify the branch, like here I am going here, my branch is master branch. Okay, so that's good, we don't have to change anything here. Okay, now we will also configure the build trigger and build environment later. Click on apply and save. Okay, now just we have to go here and we have to generate a SSH key. Why we are going to generate SSH key? Because how Jenkins login into our server. Okay, Jenkins is a server which may be not authorized to log in into our EC2 server. So how we can give the authority to login authority or authorization key? So here we can give the authorization key by using SSH key, which is a SSH public key and private key. So just we have to give command SSH keygen for generating the public and private key. Okay, enter file in which to save the key. Okay, just you can simply hit enter, or you can give the like file name SSH key. Okay, hit enter. Enter passphrase, empty for no, so hit enter. Enter same passphrase again, hit enter. Okay, now your public key has been saved in sshkey.pub and also blah blah. So click on ls. Okay, so here is my SSH public key. So what we have to do? Okay, just copy this SSH public key. Okay, now we copied the SSH public key and go to your GitHub account and click on the setting. Like here, go into your account and click on setting. Here we have to add a SSH key. Okay, now go to on SSH and GPG keys. Now here I already added a key, SSH key. Now click on new SSH key. You can give any name like DevOps demo 1. Here key type is authentication key. Okay, now it say begin with SSH RSA. Okay, we already copied it, so paste it and click on add SSH key. Okay, now our SSH key is public. This is the public key, so also we have to remember that this is the public key, so that our now GitHub have public access of our server. Now just go here on our Jenkins server. Okay, and like here, this is our EC2 instance. Click okay, give command ls and cat SSH key, where we stored our SSH private key. Okay, just select this and copy this and here click on configure. Okay, we already gave our GitHub repo link. Okay, now here we have to provide credentials. Here is none, so click on add. Click on Jenkins. Okay, this is the global credential. Okay, what is the type of our credential? We are going to use SSH username with private key, so that our Jenkins server have complete access of our EC2 instance. Okay, ID, you can give any ID, like here I am going to this is ubuntu. Okay, access. Description is anything, you can just give none, and this is the your username of your operating system. Like here we already connected with ubuntu. This is the private key of our ubuntu user. Okay. Okay, this is Ubuntu, username is Ubuntu, private key. Okay, click on enter directly and so it's saying no stored value. Click on add, paste here your private key, click on add, click on apply and click on save. Okay, now we successfully saved. Okay, now just for demo we have to check, click on build now. Everything is properly configured or not. So here our build is running. Okay, that's good. We successfully created the CICD pipeline. So what this basic CICD pipeline is doing? This is taking the code from the GitHub repository and this is deploying this code on our EC2 instance. Okay, so for verifying this, let's check the console data. Okay, click here. Okay, click on console output. Okay, so what steps? Basically it's showing all the steps which Jenkins take automatically behind the scene. Okay, it's create a workspace on our EC2. Okay, copy this address or copy this path. Okay, and this uses many of the git command also. Okay, and many things. So and uh, it's success. Okay, let's check on our server either it's success or not. Okay, clear the screen and give the command sudo cd. Click on okay, sorry, clear, just I have to clear this. Okay, sorry, it's my bad. I think I forget about the copying this. Okay, copy this and give command sudo cd. Okay, paste it. So what's it saying? Since cd is cell building command, it cannot run directly. Okay, blah. Okay, that's not a matter. Okay. Why this is saying cd command not found? Okay, just click on cd. Okay, it's running fine. So cd /var. Okay, now cd paste the path. No such file or directory. Okay, ls. Okay, cd /lab. Okay, cd Jenkins. Okay, it says. Okay, click on ls. Why it's saying cd Jenkins? It's saying no such file or directory. Why it's saying no file or directory? We have to see this. Okay, I think I am on wrong place, so change to root directory and now just cd and paste the URL. Okay, now we are Okay. Now we have our code here. Okay, now just check. Here give command sudo npm install. Sudo npm install. Okay, that's good. So here our code is here. Now we can run our code. Okay, now just say npm start. Okay, let's check. Okay, first of all check index.js. Okay, it's listening on port 3000. Okay, so we have to enable this port also from uh, security group. Okay, just go into instance and select the instance EC2. Okay, go to security section, and now we have to allow. Okay, click on security group and edit inbound role. We have to open one more custom port. Click on add role, custom TCP as 3000, custom, yes, allow from everywhere. Okay, click on save rules, because here we open the here we added the inbound rule. Okay, so just try to access our node app. Paste it here. Okay, control V, and it's running on port 3000. Okay, hit enter. So it's saying refuse to connect. Why it's saying refuse to connect? Okay, so you have to check one more time into our security group. Custom TCP edit inbound rule. Check for inbound rules. This is custom TCP 3000. Okay, we added this. Click on save rules. So this is the launch wizard for okay, this is the DevOps demo app. Okay, just reload one more time. So here I think running or not. So click on networking. I hope I copied the right IP address. Give one more time, and port is 3000. Hit enter. Okay, it's saying refuse to connect. Okay, just go here. Okay. Sorry guys. Basically our Node.js app is not running right now. Okay, that's why we are facing this issue. Okay, now just we have to give the command npm start one more time with sudo npm start. Okay, now try to access this. Click on reload. Okay, one more time. So why it's saying can refuse to connect? We have to fix this issue. Okay, so let's fix this issue. Guys, it's saying syntax error, invalid or unexpected token. So why it's saying? So for resolving this, okay, give command name index.js. Okay, where http create server function. Okay, resource.write you are in AWS cloud. This is okay. I got the error. Go into insert mode and rectify this. Okay. Now I think everything seems good. Okay, just give this. Okay, click on ECS colon WQ, hit enter. Okay. Now one more time give command sudo npm start. Okay, now this time our Node.js server is started or Node.js basic app is started. Okay, now click on reload. Okay, so you are in AWS cloud. This is TechEJ. Now we successfully run our Node.js app in cloud and AWS cloud on EC2 instance. So now what we'll do, now we will create a Docker file and we automate this procedure. Okay, right, like we already installed Docker in this operating system. So press Ctrl C to stop the process. Okay, so what we have to do, first of all check each Docker is installed. Yes, we already checked it. So Docker is properly installed. So now we have to create a Docker file. So are you know how we can easily create a Docker file? So for creating Docker file, we have to just give a command like vim Docker file. Okay, this is the fixed name for creating a Docker file. Okay, so vim Docker file, hit enter. And now going to insert mode. Okay, I am in insert mode. Now give command from means we are expecting some base operating system on which we are going to run, on which we set up our node environment. Okay, so for this we are going to install the node 12 alpine, sorry for that. So just we can directly give the name here as I already know, or you can search it on Google. So give here from node, from on which version we are going to use node 12. So here we give 12.2. You can okay, I am going to use 12.2.0. okay, alpine. So give the alpine. This is the very lightweight node base OS. Okay, so from node 12, okay, alpine. Now just give the command. Okay, our working directory will be anything you can give, like app. Okay, so give work dir. Okay, where we have to basically, this is our working directory for Docker. This will be the working directory for our Docker container. Okay, now just we have to copy all things from this to this. Okay, what is the meaning of dot dot? It means from current directory to this app directory. It means where we are right now, and on from current working directory to app directory. Okay, you can simply see that, simply understand in this manner. From current working directory to app directory, we are going to copy all data from current working directory to app directory, because what is the working directory for Docker? App is the working directory for Docker. Okay, so that's why we write this code. And now which command we want to run? We want to run npm install. Okay, and we want to expose our port number 3000. Okay, and what we have to do? We have to run a command. Okay, so here give command node, or you can just give the npm. We are here going to implement npm. We are going to use npm start command. So here we give npm start here. Okay, just close the bracket. Okay, now I think we successfully created our basic Docker file. Okay, from node 12 alpine work directory jf, copy, run npm install, expose port 3000, command will be npm start. Okay, now click on escape, colon wq, hit enter. Okay, now we have to just build our Docker file. Okay, so that we can create an image of our Docker file. So just give the command docker build. Okay, docker build in current environment. Sorry, mistyped. Docker build. Okay, -t. You can specify any tag. Like here I am going to give the tag node app. Okay, docker build. Okay, now it's building a Docker image. Okay, so what is the use of docker build command? Like it's building a Docker, it's building an image by following the instruction of Dockerfile. Okay, it's created a image. Now we can run this image, this Docker image. Okay, so for running we can give command docker run. What? Docker run in which mode? In daemon mode. Like Docker will be running in background, and specific give the name. Like here name will be any name like node app. Okay, I gave the image name node app. Okay, because we already created the node app, tag name node app. Okay, so that's why we give. Okay, now we have to specify the port -p. Okay, -p, and we have to map the port. So 3000. So why this is used 2 times? Because we want to map the Docker Docker image port to from our server port. Okay, that's why we use 2 times 3000. Okay, and give the name node app. Okay, let's try to first of all access this when we refresh. Okay, this is saying this site cannot be reached. Okay, now our Docker container or Docker image is not running, so that's why it's saying this site cannot be reached. Okay, let's run our Docker image. Okay, this is running in background because we specify the -d option here. Okay, let's check it. Click on reload. Oh, it's running. So here it's saying you are in AWS cloud. This is tech essay. Now just kill this. Okay, give the command docker kill and copy this image id. Okay, and paste it here. Docker kill. Okay, we killed the process. Now try to access, refresh it. So this is not running. Okay, it's saying refuse to connect. It means we are successfully created a Docker file and created the image from that Docker file, and we run the Docker image. Okay, now what we have to do? Now we want to implement continuous integration and continuous deployment. It means we are going to implement CICD. So this is just a basic CICD pipeline. Now what we can do? We can build a trigger here in Jenkins. Okay, go to on our project, and now we can build webhooks for triggering our Jenkins pipe CI/CD pipeline, so that all this process can be done automatically. We don't have to intervene, or we don't have to perform any manual work. So what we can do? We can set up the webhook, and we can also specify the some command here. Okay, now just first we are going to create a build trigger, so that it will automatically trigger the build process, which here we manually triggering. So we are going to specify GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling. So how we can configure this? So just go into our your GitHub account. Okay, now open your repository. Like here I have Nodejs on EC2. Okay, now click on setting of that repository. Click on setting. Okay, Node.js on EC2. Okay, first of all go here Node.js on EC2 and go here. Sorry, where? Not in this setting, we have to go here. Sorry. Okay, now just we have to set up webhook. So for click on webhook, we can add webhook, one more webhook here. Like here, click on add webhook. So for adding webhook, so what will be the content type? Content type will be application JSON. So here we don't specify a secret for this time. Okay, so it's saying let me select individual event and many things. Okay, So here what we have to specify, here we have to just specify the payload URL. Okay, so enter here a payload URL. So our payload URL will be this. Just copy the Jenkins IP address. Just copy the Jenkins server socket address. What is the socket address? The combined form of IP address and port number is called socket address. Okay, add webhook, paste here, and what we have to write here, GitHub webhook. Okay, as I already told, content type will be application JSON. Okay, now click on add webhook. So it's in alert form, so it will be in signed form. Okay, so refresh. Okay, let's edit some information. I think something is wrong here, so just put a forward slash here. Okay, GitHub webhook. Okay, everything seems good. Click on update webhook. Okay, now click on webhook. Okay, I think it's takes some time. Okay, so wait for some moment. Meanwhile, just to go on to your Jenkins CICD pipeline and click on build triggers and click on GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM rolling. Click on apply and click on save. Okay, now check the webhook status one more time. Okay, it's taking time. I am deleting the first webhook. Okay, press Ctrl R. It's taking time, so let's check last. It's saying just the push event GitHub webhook. Okay, application JSON update webhook. Recent deliveries. Okay, update. Just give the time some few moments. Okay guys, we have to install the one more plugin on our Jenkins server. Okay, just go on to the dashboard of your Jenkins, click on manage Jenkins and click on manage plugins. You have to install one more plugin, which is GitHub integration plugin. Okay, hit enter, copy this plugin here and click on available plugins and hit Ctrl V and OK. Okay, install without restart. Success. Okay, restart. So wait for some moments and let's see here, is this webhook is enabling or not. Okay, so wait for some few more moments. Okay, just give your username and password, like here admin. My username is admin and enter your password. Okay, sorry, admin. Click on sign in. Okay, now we are in our Jenkins. server. Just go on to configure and check for the webhook status one more time. Okay, status is in same. It's saying last delivery was not successful, invalid HTTP response. Okay, check for the configuration. Okay, master. Okay, automatic build trigger is checked. Yes. Here we can also call Asian. Okay, click on apply, click on save. Now check for webhook status one more time. Okay, let's meanwhile it's setting up. We specify the build steps in our Jenkins server. Okay, click on configure, and now here click on build environment, build steps, add build steps. Okay, execute some cells. So here we want to execute cell, like we want to create the Docker container automatically here. Now just copy the Docker build and Docker run command here in build steps. Okay, go here and paste it, and also here you can give the another tag name. Okay, like here we have to also specify the Docker run command. So here you can specify the Docker run command also. Like here I want to run in daemon mode. Okay, so Docker run -d and the name of your tag name, like here node app1, and also you have to specify the port binding, or you can say port mapping. Here I want to bind port 3000 and port 3000. Okay, and now we have to just give the name, like node app1. Okay, click on apply, click on save. Okay, just one more time, see the webhook status. Okay, why this webhook is not running properly? So click on one more time, add webhook, change the payload URL. Okay, payload URL will be this. Okay, Control C. Okay, and here we have to specify GitHub webhook, GitHub webhook. Okay, content type should be application JSON, and just the push event, or you can just send me everything. But here I want to push in the only I want to here just the push event. Okay, click on add webhook one more time. Okay, click on webhooks. Okay, both are the same webhooks, so it's taken just only one. So sometimes I think it's take too much time. Okay, I think I have to check this, why we are facing this issue. Okay, now just click on redeliver this webhook. So after clicking on redeliver webhook, we get this successful response. Okay, now we successfully integrated our webhook from our Jenkins server. Okay, let's check on our dashboard. Okay, okay, now let's try to edit something in our project so that we can check is our webhook is functional or not. Okay, click on edit. Okay, this is tech key. Please share and subscribe my video. Okay, now click on commit changes. Okay, first of all, let's see here. We have just only one build. Okay, let's. So here we have just only one build. So let's try to commit here. Okay, click on commit changes and let's observe here is something which happened here or not. Okay, so here we can simply see that we successfully configured our webhook, and here our automatic build process is running, but it failed. Let's check why it's failed. So it's saying got permission denied while trying to connect to the Docker daemon socket at Unix. Oh, it's saying it's got permission denied error. Okay. So it's got a permission denied error. It's not a issue. Very big issue. Okay, let's solve this. So first of all, okay. So this is our app. It's getting the permission denied. Okay, so what we can do? Can give the command sudo user mode. Okay, sudo user mode -g. You can add the Docker to Jenkins group. Okay, Docker Jenkins. Okay, and also we can add user mode sudo. With sudo we have to enter the sudo first. Sudo user mode -g for group. Okay, Jenkins to current user. Okay, user. Okay, now we have to restart the Jenkins. So give your command systemctl restart Jenkins. Okay, wait for some moments to restart the Jenkins. So basically it's restarting our Jenkins server. So here press Ctrl R for refreshing this. So it's saying please wait while Jenkins is getting ready to work. Okay, now give username and password. Okay, click on sign in. Oh, it's failed. Okay, Okay, it's not a matter. One more time we trigger our build server. Okay, just here please share, subscribe and like my video. Okay, click on commit changes and observe our CICD pipeline. Okay, here our build is in process and it's in pending state. Okay, sorry, this time it's also failed. So let's try to identify why this is happening, because this is the real time learning. Not if I will solve all these issues in background and I will show the only fresh code to I will show only fresh code. So that's not a learning. So let's check our console output. What is saying here? Okay. Removing intermediate container, running interface, fully built, securely tagged node applet test, Docker run locally, denied. So it's saying from the pool access denied for 3000. Okay, so port number 3000 is not available. It means it's using by the anyone. Okay, so let's first of all what we have to do right now. So it means port 3000 is used by any other process or any other app like I already shown. So what we can do? We can just we can simply change our index dot like default port from our code, or we can just close the service which is running on port 3000. So here, like in our code, we are trying to change the default port. Here we are going to use a different port. So this is a simple for me, so that's why I am doing this. Okay, let's change 3000 to 4000. Okay, 3000 to 4000 and click on commit changes. Okay, let's check our CI/CD pipeline. It's trigger a build process. Yes, it's triggered a build process. So build is running. But it also gave a error. Why? Because of our configuration. So here we bind the port 3000, but now we are using the port 4000. So here we have to update. Click on apply. Here we have to also change some more like 123, and here also 123. Here also 123. Click on apply, click on save. Okay, now we have to also allow from security groups. So here just go into the security section, click on your security group and click on edit inbound rule. So from 3000 to I want to allow now 4000. So click on save roles. Okay. Just go here and do some basic changes so that trigger subscribe and like my video to videos and click on commit changes. I hope this time our code will run without any error. So fifth build process is started running. Okay. Okay, one more time we failed, one more time we failed, one more time we try to resolve this issue. Okay, so just click here, click on console output and check what is the error. Okay, everything seems good. Successfully built, successfully tagged, Docker run. For Node unable to find image. For locally, okay, Docker error response from Diamond full access denied for 4000. Repository does not exist or may require Docker login denied. Request access to resources is denied. Okay, it means it's saying access denied. Docker is not available for you. Okay, so let's try to resolve this issue. Sorry friends, I forget about the here -p option. So that's why I am facing the issue every time. Click on apply, click on save. And now just trigger one more time. Okay, click on edit. And like my videos, okay. Click on commit changes. Okay, now see the status. Is our build process is running? Yes, our build process is running right now, and it's finished and have pending is status. And one more time, it's failed, not failed. It's executed successfully. Okay, let's say the console output. So what I forget about only putting the -p option here. So that's why I am facing the issue. So always remember, this is the coding era here. If you forget just one character, then you can face some big issues. It's not a big issue, but it's an issue which takes time to detect. Okay, so let's try to access our output. Okay, here this is our CICD pipeline, and just copy the IP address. Sorry, and paste it here. Control P, and our port is 4000. Now I updated my port number to 4000. Let's try to access. Hit enter. So okay, paste here. Our port is 4000 right now. Hit enter, and you can simply see that you are in AWS cloud. This is TechEasy. Please share and subscribe and like my video. So after solving many of the errors and issues, now we have successfully implemented our AWS, not AWS, here we implemented our CI/CD pipeline by using the all these technologies. Okay, like here we use the AWS EC2 instance, and here we install and configure the Jenkins. We install the Node and NPM. We install and configure Docker, and here we create a Dockerfile. We create a Dockerfile. Okay, and we use GitHub as a source code repo. Okay, and we create a CI/CD pipeline. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you like this video. I will put all the code and all the commands in the description. Okay, thanks for watching the video.